Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Perspective 254. My name is Ajeliti Ekesa. And as usual, before we get started, I would like to implore you to please just go down there, hit the subscribe button, and then come back. Let us do the show. My story today is actually about Haiti, and specifically Kenya's choice to intervene in the Haitian gang crisis. Some time back, in August of this year, Dr. William Ruto, in his infinite wisdom as the commander-in-chief of this beautiful nation, pledged to deploy a contingent of 1,000 Kenyan police officers to Haiti in an effort to try and beat back the gangs. This was to help train and assist the Haitian police officers to restore normalcy in the country and beat back the escalating gang violence in Haiti. The United Nations Security Council recently granted Dr. Ruto his wish by endorsing the deployment of a Kenyan-led police force in Haiti. This force was actually dubbed the Multinational Security Support Mission, MSS, and it will be tasked with protecting hospitals, schools, airports, ports, and traffic intersections in Haiti in conjunction with the Haitian National Police. This will be the first time that an African country has led such a force, has led such a mission in Haiti. It's never been done before. The mission was actually authorized under the use of what is called the use of force provision of the United Nations Charter. So in short, unlike other UN missions where the soldiers have to stand by and watch and do nothing as the country falls apart, unless of course they are first attacked, our cops in this case are supposed to actively engage in firefights with the gangs in Haiti in an effort to bring stability to the country. Basically, they're going for war. When Dr. Ruto got this news about our cops getting the opportunity to go die in Haiti, this was his response to that. He said, "For us in Kenya, the mission is of special significance and critical urgency. We experience the harrowing brunt of colonialism, as well as the long, difficult, and frustrating struggle. In our struggle, we always had friends, true, loyal, and determined friends. The people of Haiti, our dear friends, today stand in need. It is our fundamental moral obligation to be their friend indeed by standing with them." Now, how exactly Dr. Ruto drew that direct line all the way from Kenya's colonial struggle to the gangs in Haiti, I really don't quite get it. Now, don't get me wrong here. Do not get me wrong, because I'm all about lending a helping hand to our neighbors, especially when things get really tough. But this feels like trying to fix a computer with a hammer. It is just not the tool for the job. And let's be honest here. You know, our Kenyan police officers are not exactly the tech support of international peacekeeping, to be honest. Kenya's plan here calls for the deployment of 1,000 Kenyan police officers and several hundred officers or soldiers from several Caribbean countries. That number, though, would be significantly smaller than past interventions in Haiti, a nation that has long suffered from economic misery, political instability, and human rights abuses. In 1994, about 21,000 soldiers were sent on the United States-led intervention of Haiti, and about 13,000 soldiers in a force led by Brazil in the early 2000s. Here's a bit of a historical perspective on the situation in Haiti, just so we're all clear about what's happening over there. And then, after that, we'll come back and see why we thought we as Kenyans are adequately equipped to go combat the situation in Haiti. Why we think that these guys here have what it takes to accomplish what these guys have not been able to do over the years. Currently, the two main gang alliances are between the G9, led by the notorious former police officer Jimmy Barbecue Charizia, and the GPEP-LA, led by Gabriel Jean-Pierre, known as T.I. Gabriel. Often numbering hundreds of impoverished young men per group, the gangs control over half of the capital and have significant presence and influence beyond the capital. They dictate many aspects of daily life in Haiti to communities under their rule, including the ability to move across our rival territories to access meager jobs, medical help, and schooling opportunities. increasingly brutal. They engage in extortion, kidnapping, drug trafficking, in which various top politicians are also implicated, murders, and prevalent sexual violence. The dominance of the gangs is evident in their control over an estimated 80% of the capital of the country. The widespread violence has led to significant displacement of the population, with the International Organization for Migration estimating that nearly 200,000 individuals have been forced to leave their homes, thanks to the gangs and the gang violence. From January through the first half of August, more than 2,400 people in Haiti were reportedly killed, and more than 950 others have been kidnapped, according to the United Nations. Haiti's tumultuous relationship with gangs and gang violence is deeply embedded in its historical, political, and socio-economic fabric. Over the years, what started off as small criminal factions have actually transformed into powerful entities wielding significant influence over Haiti's political and economic landscape. In a nation where nearly 60% of its inhabitants live below the poverty line and many require immediate food assistance, gangs have ironically emerged as one of the largest employers in the country. With limited job opportunities and the existing jobs offering meager wages, very small amounts, it is not surprising that many Haitians, especially the youth, are now drawn to gangs, seeking protection and a shot at a better life through gang life. The rise in kidnappings is particularly concerning, with Haiti now holding the dubious distinction of having the highest per capita kidnapping rate in the world. On the other side of the coin, we have the Haitian police force. The National Police Force of Haiti is the law enforcement and the de facto force of Haiti. It was created back in 1995 to bring public security under civilian control as mandated in Haiti's constitution. As at 2023, the force only has 9,000 active officers, compared with about 16,000 in 2021. Yep, you heard me right. The whole country of Haiti only has 9,000 cops. That's it, 9,000 cops, 9,000 police officers tasked with fighting and neutralizing over 200 gangs that numbers in thousands and thousands and thousands. Many of the officers have left the force because they fear for their lives. In addition, this police force is also plagued by militarism, factionalism, and corruption. And right there, now there's one thing that our cops would have in common with the Haitian police officers: corruption. Because, hey, you do corruption, I do corruption too. Let's do corruption together, because, Kenyan cops, for anybody that's familiar with Kenyan police force, corruption is like their middle name. What is unfortunate though is the force is actually controlled by politicians, and some of these politicians are alleged to have criminal connections to the very same gangs that they're supposed to be fighting. So it's basically a losing battle for the cops over there. Now, that aside, the question I ask myself here is, what special skills does a contingent of 1,000 Kenyan police officers bring to the table that the whole Haitian National Police Force and various international interventions have not been able to succeed in doing? To put things in perspective, this right here is the Haitian police, and this right here is our very own Kenyan police force. And then here are the gangs that we are supposed to go neutralize. This is not the first time that the United Nations and the international community has actually reached out to help stabilize the country of Haiti. The interventions made many Haitians wary of outside interference, especially the ones that involved the United States. At least one past United Nations mission to Haiti was blamed for a cholera outbreak that actually ended up killing 10,000 people in Haiti. In regards to the Kenyan-led force, some Haitians and human rights experts and former US officials have expressed doubt about Kenyan security forces' ability to get the job done. There are major concerns about the preparedness of the Kenyan police officers for this mission, both for their ability to wrestle control from the gangs in Haiti and their own record of human rights abuses and corruption. Our cops have been accused of excessive force, extrajudicial killings, and arbitrary arrests here in Kenya. On top of that, the armed gang members in Haiti know their territories and are sometimes backed by local informants. There's no way the Kenyan cops are going to fight them successfully. And the Kenyan police will be confronting armed gang members in an unfamiliar environment. Security analysts say that the Kenya police force are likely to encounter trouble while countering these gangs in Haiti due to their limited understanding of the terrain, the language barrier, the culture, and pretty much every other aspect of this mission. A prominent Haitian gang leader, Jimmy Cherizia, alias Barbecue, has actually warned of resistance against any foreign force supporting the current regime. So can Kenya succeed where others have failed? A section of Kenyan leaders have actually described this move as a suicide mission for the police officers. So, for the sake of a few $million and elevating our international standing, we, as a country, have chosen to send 1,000 of our finest young men to go get slaughtered in a foreign country. Kenya's success in this mission will be measured by whether the Kenyan contingent can decisively defeat the crime gangs, restoring law and order to the country and the daily lives of the Haitian people. What I do know is this: Kenya has got its own set of problems. And while it's very noble to want to help others in their time of need, we've got to make sure that we are not biting off more than we can chew. And this looks like a case of that. Because, let's be real, our police force is not exactly known for its stellar track record when it comes to pretty much anything. And now, here we are, sending the same police force to go deal with the gangs in a country that they probably cannot find on a map. I mean, come on, man. Seriously? But hey, what do I know, right? All I can say is, to our brave brothers, to our brave officers heading to Haiti, good luck, and please, for the love of all things good, stay safe.